and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me, it's CGB, and today in the arena, I love blue-white. I mostly love totally sucking the opponent's soul with no win con blue-white. But sometimes, every now and then, I love winning and higher win rates even more. So this is a blue-white deck that I think will bring a better result than the usual draw-go approach, which has some issues when you're on the draw against mono red, when you're on the draw against Thalia. Games that are really hard to recover from because you don't play creatures or have a board presence. So the opponent runs you down and gets far too much damage in before you resolve your depopulates. So what can you do about it? Well, you can play some of the cheap cards that work better when you are proactive. Dennick, Pious Apprentice being a big one. So we have Dennick in the 2-drop spot along with Reckoner Bankbuster, both proactive cards that we can play. Wedding Announcement's a proactive card. Lauren can be a proactive card. Make Disappear is better in a deck where you have creatures to sacrifice. This deck does. So we are playing a bit lower to the ground, but still having the Planeswalker curve and core that we love, especially with Jace the Perfected Mind into Wandering Emperor. We're also playing Eternal Wanderer on the top end, so it's blue-white control that worries about actually getting on the board. It's a little bit of the same, but it's also a bit different, and it definitely changes a lot of matchups. So you're going to want to watch the games and see if this is the right blue-white for you. I think it's going to be the better performing version of the deck for those of you specifically worried about stats and yet still trying to play control. So with that in mind, let's dive in. Let the blue-white nonsense begin. On the draw, but we have the turn 2 interaction, turn 3 announcement, turn 4 depopulate potential, but should be able to keep up with a lot of things in the format. Maybe not a Thalia. Well, we'll see. We'll see about Thalia. Yes, we will. Every time. If they're on the play, they have it. If they're on the draw, nah. Okay. Missing a land drop and missing a play. We'll see if we get... Nope, no reinforcements? Interesting. There's a Peacekeeper. That's frustrating. So Peacekeeper comes down, probably names depopulate, but then we can do a few things. Maybe I have to save the Soul Partition for the Peacekeeper, so they have to name Soul Partition. So yeah, we let them name here. Peacekeeper has Vigilance, so Wandering Emperor can't kill it. Yeah, they named Depopulate. All right, they have one more turn. They drew the land that they didn't have last turn, so they might have another Peacekeeper, but I think we have to get rid of those. If we draw a land, we're right in this, and we do. So now they need another Peacekeeper naming Depopulate. Even if they have that, we can't afford the Wandering Emperor. So it's a good start. No, it's Adeline. Right into a Depopulate. That's interesting. I guess they don't know we have the land. We have the land. Heads up. What are you gonna name? If you hit your land drops and you buy time, eventually you can beat Peacekeepers and Thalias. Wandering Emperor, huh? We get a Dennick onto the board. Our army grows. The opponent's offense is stymied. Let's see what they can do to rebuild it. They play Thalia again. And Brutal Cathar. Target? The Dennick. Okay. I mean, this is going to be a lovely depopulate. And they know about that. Weird. Maybe a -4 here is good.
Surrender now.
I'll keep one of these, and you can keep Thalia. Brutal Cathar returns. Crafty bugger. Alright, Guardian of New Benalia survives the depopulate, but we just put up a block here. Then we depopulate. Opponent will probably discard to save the Guardian. They do not. In that case, we'll make a double striker.
Thank you for your help.
The double strike tokens with wedding announcements. Boom. Intrepid adversary. Yep, keep it coming. Lay down arms. Why not? All good. Would you like some double strike? Because guess what? I get one of these every turn just for being cool.
We can win this together.
I actually like flipping it to night side there if they have another Brutal Cathar. And yep, opponent finally realizes their white deck is going nowhere, and that's the W. We are on the play with Bankbuster, Jace, Wandering Emperor. What a squad. Opponent on possibly Monoblack. If they have an aggressive enough opening, they might be able to press through this. But we'll see. We, of course, need to depopulate. So let's see. Do they have a 2-drop creature as well? Yes. Yes, they have a beautiful start. So let's see. Jace the Perfected Mind gets killed, I think. It doesn't die if we play it here and plus on the underdog. But maybe we're supposed to get the wedding announcement going first. More protection for the Planeswalkers. Here they come. And if they're using the sleeper, that's good. Okay, that's their turn. I'll take my 6. It's fine. Another announcement, huh? What to do, what to do. Lots of good Planeswalker action. Could just say go with the Wandering Emperor. That's really obvious, and the main reason I don't like it. We also have to Fairy Wandering Emperor combo, which is kind of nice. But it's a lot better if we get a little bit more land going. I think we'll play Jace. Put a counter on the sleeper. No attacks, make a creature. They're still a little ways from Invoke Despair. Wow. No blocks, I think. Because kind of want to use this. Okay, they're going to cut down a token, sure. You kind of want to use this Jace to draw a card before the invoke happens. You're going to kill this token too? Okay, they're throwing a lot at this Jace. Wow. That's fine. That is totally fine. Land off the top. Lets us play Teferi. And still have the ability to activate a Bankbuster. Let's use this Jace. So we get a card out of it at least. Get their Obliterator and a Gix, huh? Play Teferi, who slows the sunset. Untap the land. It might just attack down some of these, and that's fine. This way we get to start digging for that depopulate. Okay, no Invoke Despair yet. Now they're attacking Teferi, who slows the sunset. Let's block the underdog.
I've seen that one before.
Shieldred. All right, let's draw now. Before it hurts. Ow. Eternal Wanderer, cool. We have the mana to play it. What would we do if we do that? We make them sacrifice Shieldred? Pretty good. Pretty good. We could also just Eternal Wandering Emperor them. Let's go big. More planeswalkers can't be too bad.
I think this will be a quick one.
You can keep that one.
Live because I allow it.
Now, they can put the mana into this, make it bigger, and then attack the Emperor. And that's kind of sad, but it takes a big chunk of their turn. Slows them down a lot. You just turned it back into a 2/2. That's what we call a mistake. It keeps the -3/-0, but it loses the 3/3-ness. You never go back, guys. You gotta know this. You can never go back. All right, here's an underdog. Underdog will take out the Wanderer. Oh man, I am humored. All right, let's draw. Let's plus. And we still have Wandering Emperor open. Plus here.
Our plans are
Pass open mana. Ready for the underdog this time. Still looking for a counterspell for Invoke Despair, but they don't seem to have it yet. Uh-oh, not the O3. We're under attack by the O3. Go away. Go away, underdogger. Nobody like you. They're going to use the I save my underdog with my own removal spell trick. A sack of Planeswalker. Yeah, Wandering Emperor is fine. That is a play you can make. Let's draw. Plus again.
second here, a second there. Who's counting?
Now we're ready to do some blocking. Let's go ahead and mill the opponent and get a card.
We can improve.
We got the Make Disappear. 5 potential 6 mana open. Let's get the wedding announcement cooking. And pass. Woof. Opponent's been attacking the Planeswalkers every turn for so long. Alright. Do we try to trade this Bankbuster with the Sleeper? Or do we just throw it in front of the underdog? Well, just throw it in front of the underdog. As long as we have the Pilot and the Buster together, we're doing okay, and they already used their removal spells on tokens and their own underdog in the past. Trespasser. Sure, we're getting into depopulate territory now. Whoa. Okay. We got some other colors in here. Are you in a Troxa deck? Trespasser can't attack past the 2/2. I'm not that afraid of it yet. Let's crew. Wait, CGB, how are you going to block with your Bankbuster if you're attacking with your Bankbuster? Just a minute. I'll show you. This deck is just hitting on all the angles right now. We're pressuring life total. We're gaining card advantage. Here's a Denic. Keep those Trespassers out of graveyards. And then we go untap, untap, and untap. And now let's play another Bankbuster and still hold open Wandering Emperor. Obliterator. Now are we a depopulation? Maybe. You can also just tap it and exile it. I mean, they're playing out the critters. So yeah, we're getting there. It's depopulation density. Soul Partition. Okay. Yeah, I still think we depopulate. We even get to draw a card from our Denic because we're cool. Ta-da! Ba-bum! Ropey comes out? I'd like to think I earned that. We can't, usually we'd attack before Wrath, especially to draw a card off announcement. Can't do that here, Phyrexian Obliterator. Just in case anybody was wondering. Three acquired. We've also got a Wandering Emperor. Opponent pays 2 more life. Dude, when you live the underdog life, you can't just let that go. I could drop Wandering Emperor to exile it, but hey, I'll just block. That way we keep Make Disappear up for Invoke Despair. Which they still haven't drawn, which is fine with me. Maybe they cut them. That's a card you could remove from your black deck. Ah, that felt good. I feel like they attacked my Planeswalkers every turn for about 10 turns in a row, and it was always futile. This would be a tough hand to keep. If we hit any untapped land, Jace gives us another look at the next land, and Depopulate is right there waiting to clean up the board. I'm going to try it. This one's super borderline and risky, but you end up keeping risky hands on the play all the time. The Proving Ground. Okay, hey, that's a Tranquil Cove. I'm going to keep the Dream alive for just drawing a perfect curve and drop the Denic. Odds are it won't happen, but it's worth a try. Our opponent is already busting banks. Hey, look at that. I think this is a Mill Yourself game. The opponent can't target our graveyard, and if we hit more Denics, it's good value. Fable. It's gotta be Fable. Shrinky. And we actually did draw the curve out. Bam, bam, bam. Well, we're setting up, but so are they. Let's see what they can do here. This might be an Oops Atroxa turn if they have Cruelty. They drop a Cruelty, even though they can play it this turn. Well, right now they can't target things in graveyards. They have to get rid of the Denic. Okay. They do get to power the Busta. The Busta gets to attack the Teferi. No blocks. It goes to 1. Pretty happy with that.
I'll show you how it's done.
Then we untap with both of our Planeswalkers. Probably need to depopulate. Do we? We give this the minus from Jace. Maybe not? The sad thing is our hand doesn't allow us too many other options. Not to mention this is about to flip, so hanging on for one more turn would be really good for us. I think we try to hang on for one more turn. If we're trying to hang on for one more turn, do we double Jace here? Because we're not casting the depopulate.
I will iterate on my performance. No secret escapes my grasp.
Can take out the Bank Buster. Then the opponent gets to attack here. I think we want the Jace. Maybe kill the Bank Buster in the near future.
Emotions are distractions. Focus on the facts. Organic minds are easily quelled.
Dare you to use your blood token. Okay. Setting up a better depopulate here. Hopefully they can't remove this. If they do, what do they do? Oh, it looks like they might be crewing Bankbuster and going in here. If they attack the Teferi? No, they attack the Jace. They attack the Jace. So this is awkward because on one hand, this might be preventing them from doing any reanimation shenanigans. We could block it to defend the Jace knowing it's going to die next turn anyway. Yeah, okay. Poor Lauren. Jeez, what's with this? All right. Well, this part I'm sure of. So next turn they get the tutor. Need another Denic. Pretty badly. Where are we at here? 10. The opponent will probably be able to bust Bank next turn. Do I mill myself to try to get some kind of a playable here? I guess so.
We can improve upon your ideas.
Getting wrecked a bit. Let's see if we can find a Denic.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
Come on. Like, shufflers like you will get Jaces, Depopulates, and nothing else. You will have no versatility in your draw. Enjoy. On the bright side, it looks like they're drawing with Bankbuster in their upkeep, so it won't be attacking. Uh-huh. Cruelty get what? This is where they probably get Atraxa, but if we find another Denic, which is the great plan, next turn we can minus this Jace and then minus just this Jace. Too bad they took that Lauren. Still, they have so many more cards than us. Does an Atraxa matter that much if we just kill it? Okay, they get Shieldred. If we depopulate the Shieldred, they can get it back. Right now, they don't have an Atraxa in the graveyard, but they have a blood token. So I think we just wait a turn and let them get something back. They can get the Lauren back, which makes playing the wedding announcement bad. We can bring out the Denic.
Become subdued.
I guess if they're getting Lauren, are we happy? If they're just getting Lauren and killing one wedding announcement? Forget it. Is this where they go blood token Atraxa? They draw? They might not be the Atraxa version, but I mean, the Atraxa version of Rakdos is my favorite version. I think it's most people's favorite version. So, they draw. The suspense. Here comes the blood token. Maybe? Jeez, they're slow. Get excited, do the thing. I guess you don't want to mess the thing up. That's a go for the throat. That's not a Troxa. Awesome. We're still just getting ground to death by Rakdos things. Up. Hold on. We're not done discarding yet. Mountain. There it is. Jesus. Slow AF, but I'll take my clue. Thank you. So how many Jaces do we have left? Because we're probably going to have to mill them. We only have 2 Jaces left. That's a problem. We drew all 4. We drew all 4. However, hey, if they hit enough here, we might just Jace them out next turn, actually. We need their cruelty to draw 8 cards. Okay, that's not realistic, but... No, the Depopulate draws a card. That's true. Depopulate draws a card. They got a whole nice selection of cards here. Take them all. Take all the cards you can handle. They only took 3. All right. Hard mode, I guess. Oh, play that Bank Buster. Yes, please. Let's draw with this clue. So we have 27 life. I'm going to just try to mill them out. That's my plan. Eternal Wanderer probably will keep us alive. Me complaining about drawing too many Jaces, LOL. We just go for it because they have Invoke Despairs. We can't let a Planeswalker sit on the battlefield. 19 cards. 19 cards. Yeah, they might hit this from the hand too, so we just go for it. It forces them to play the game so much different.
Phyrexia's plans are already in motion.
It's also, by the way, not optional to draw with Depopulate. So there you go, 3 cards. Invoke me. I dare you. You should draw with your Bank Buster. Oh my god. When drawing a card becomes a downside, it hits different, doesn't it? That is a multicolored creature. The Depopulate Mill is becoming a thing. We fall to 19. Come on, opponent, play your card draw. 2 Eternal Wanderers. What do we even do with this? Make a 2/2? They'll remove that easily. We could just exile their busters so they don't have it around, but they have 2 of them. Let's just depopulate. Make them draw again. Unless they kill their own creature in response. Missed it. Down to 2. All right, let's announce a wedding. I'm sure they have ways to kill these little tokens for at least a minute to get some damage through, but it will really help with the next turn. 1 card left. Congrats on your Troxa. Very nice. Jace. Why haven't people figured out Jace just pounds these mid-rangey things? You just mill them out. On the play, no 2-drop is sad, but on the play, I think we can keep a no 2-drop hand. I think I repeat it in every video. By now, you guys should be getting used to me. On the draw, I need a 2-drop. On the play, I don't always need a 2-drop. But you do need a pretty good 3. 2 swamps, nothing else, huh? Let's get the wedding going. Curious if they'll kill this token. Oh yeah, let's go. Fire them off. And that's all you got? All right, Jace. Start the milling. You don't like the milling? Come back. I wanted to play Magic with you. We are on the play. We got some Make Disappears. Let's do this. I feel like I haven't seen Make Disappear this whole video. It's just been lurking in the deck. waiting to, you know, break the format. So that feels like Tamiyo's safekeeping. Yeah, if it's not on the field, you can't defend it with a safekeeping. So let's... Oh my goodness, they're moving in herds. We found them. They were just hanging out in the wrong corner of the deck. Let's keep countering their creature threats. This looks like some kind of a protect the queen type strategy. Just play a creature, defend the hell out of it. So if we counter them all, they can't do that. Really hope this make disappear lands. If they hit their land drop and have a 2-drop. Okay. Fine. We will try the channeling Otawara on it, I think. Do we? They just protect it with safekeeping, right? No, we let that go. Then we play this. Then we play this. Plus, we need the land for Wandering Emperor anyway. No end step conniving there. Here it comes. That's a lot of pain lands. All right, they discard a slip out the back. Can they make this unblockable? If they can't, we can buy plenty of time just throwing creatures under the bus. And there's an Ivy. We don't have a token now, but we can tap them out. If we tap them out, though, what can we do? Not much. Eternal Wanderer. Gets around safekeeping. If we let them keep the Virtuoso, that is. I think it's more likely that we try to use a Wandering Emperor this turn. They only have 2 cards left. That is a lot of vigilance, though. That's a problem. You're not supposed to draw 3 of a card when you do draw it. Come on now. We're seeing the kind of pain in the lack of versatility. It's another big double striker getting blocked. So do we play a Wandering Emperor? Not doing much. If they play another creature, Eternal Wanderer. Ah, Rot Priest. I see. Could counter that. We're not going to be able to counter anything after the phasing. Do they have a slip? Or a March? God, March would be so brutal in response to this.
I am the Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my people.
I want their mana used. I want them to hold up a safekeeping. I want to see what they leave open. If it's blue, they can phase. If it's green, then it's safekeeping, which I think they've had since the beginning. Okay, it's blue. That's really bad.
We must protect the people.
So what do we do? What do we do? We could make more creatures and watch Ivy try to attack the Eternal Wanderer. There's going to be a lot of ground creatures. So maybe we just try to blink the Ivy? Resolves.
I'll clean up this mess.
Yeah, had a feeling. We've got to get that out of the way or the Eternal Wanderer won't work. Only got 1 card left after this. This is attacking the air for 4. This is a 2/2. Let's just make another creature. Play the land.
Let your blade do the talking.
We've set ourselves up like, you know, we rip a depopulate. We're in this. So who does Ivy attack? Oh, wow. Dude, the minus, though. Thinking about it. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. It's the right play.
You're outclassed.
No! Are you kidding me? Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Yeah. How about they draw too many land? I would like that.
I have got new moves to teach you.
All right. Wanderer bought us some time.
I'll return soon.
Oh, I'm getting angry. We could try to kill this. I mean, they probably have more protection, don't they? If we don't try to kill it, they're just going to attack it. Got it! Okay, then. So their hand is maybe more creatures, or maybe they're slow rolling land. Here's Dennick. Coast. Ugh. Attack with Dennick, it dies. Bring it back on the flying side. Maybe it'll do something. They take it instead. I mean, we can hope they're drawing all those lands, but they should probably just be playing them. It's pretty obvious what's going on. Okay, that's 2 more poison counters, so we might just be dead here. Yeah, that's the other reason to hold them. You get to discard them with the connive. There's another Rot Priest. That's 3 poison counters. 1 land left. Can I draw Depopulate, please? Please? Dude, you're vigilant. Just attack. What are you thinking about? Okay. Jace? How many cards in this graveyard? 8 and 5. Gotta draw a sweeper, right? But let's see if we can get the other half of Dennick here, or if they're just gonna take it again. Yep. Okay. Here's Jace. My graveyard is closer, and we could hit a Dennick. Do we just take the draw here, or do we set up for the next turn, right? Because if we do -3, what do we get? 9. 9 and 5. 14, not quite there. All right. In that case, big draw. Oh, well, look, 3 spells and the land. It was still the right play. That's some BS, man. That's some BS. Still not dead? Just play the card. Yeah, there you go. Jesus. The slow roll even. Man, it took a horrendous draw to lose to that steaming pile, but we found a way. Gross. Gross. I hate it so much. We go first. We have a Bank Buster. This hand is great. Mono faces Kakazan. This is mono red. So they really want to play a creature next turn to get their +1/+1 counter. So let's play Dennick. Failed in with the counter. Sure. No blocks. Little life gain though can go a long way. Let's play Lauren. Nuking Kumano. And get in there for 2 life. Can you believe it? Mono red on the draw. Must be my birthday. There's your lightning strike. And no blocks here. So, now what? Wandering Emperor. That's beautiful. We know Felden's attacking again, so let's just pass and slice and dice. Do they have another creature? My goodness, they have staggered their plays perfectly. Aw, they're thinking. Ho ho ho. Alright. Do we play the Wandering Emperor or do we just soul partition here? Let's just let's show them our soul. And yeah, let's draw. It'll be fun. Another Denic is a very good card. No blocks. So, we could try to fake with the Wandering Emperor. Like we could play Bankbuster here and have a Ganjo open, but I mean, man, they didn't do anything last time, did they? They did nothing. You know they'll want to attack this turn. They'll have 2/2/2s. If they're going to cower in the corner from the Wandering Emperor, let's let them cower. Swifty. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. See if we can draw their fire. They only have one card left, so yep, there's the go face. And now we respond with a little first strike for our friend who thought they could outsmart me. We do fall to 7, but it's gonna be fine. No need to make them draw now. Oh. Is that the play? I think that's the play. Because we follow it up with probably the best play we have, which is +1/+1 counter on the Denic.
Show them how we greet our enemies.
Goodbye, Skeletor. Back to 1997 with you. Opponent goes first, we'll keep. Kate has a different script for the name. How do you do this? So opponent has a play with fire, and it's your typical mono red. Great. I love my Denics. I really want to cast a Make Disappear this turn, though, and get it out of my hand. But I have 2 Denics. Yeah. Relying on Make Disappear, they just play around it. Opponents who are smart and, you know, Mythic, playing best of 1, mixed bag, but usually they're pretty smart and just play around your Make Disappear. Okay, are we double burning? Nice. We get 2 burn spells out of the deal. Sticky Fingers. Gotta read this one, you don't see it all the time. Menace, whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player, create a treasure. When an enchanted creature dies, draw a card. Okay, combat damage, huh? So I could play the Jace. I'd have to pay 2 life. That's pretty rough. If there's a Raiju here, I'm just out of the game before the game even started. But, again, holding up Make Disappear, usually not a good tactic. We should be proactive and on the board. The question is, do we do it with Announcement or Jace? Because there's a good chance that they just hasty attack down the Jace anyway. Probably better to play the Announcement, let them have another treasure, and get a better idea of what they're up to. Especially when we have to pay 2 life for Jace anyhow. Stormseeker's very good. Very, very good. Double Sticky Fingers. This is where Depopulate is a heck of a card that's in my deck that I cannot seem to draw. Soul Partition. Okay, we've got some interaction. And we have Make Disappear. So they'll just replay the Stormseeker. So we want to Make Disappear it. So let's get rid of this. And pass and make the token. We want to keep... We also don't want to flip it tonight. Beautiful. According to plan. We could take it. They get another treasure, and next turn these are 2/2s, but we have to double block anyway. And it's mono red. Damage is what matters. Mono. There's the depopulate, a little late. We could play the Jace and make a 2/2 to defend it. I think we just want the battlefield presence of Dennick, especially when the opponent might remove it, which would open things up for the lifelinking Dennick, because the backside doesn't lifelink. Yep, counter. Gonna swing. Some do. And the hits. There's a Thundering Raiju right there. Yee. And that's the pick. No surprise. And they have a Rada this turn. What a sequence. I think that makes this a Jace turn. So this is target creature defending player controls with power less than. So we just do this. And try to catch this Raiju with the depopulate and still have a Jace on the field and hopefully not be too low on life. Right now I'm thinking we'll be at 6. Two lightning strikes from Doom. Thank you, Tranquil Cove. Depop. Ouch, actually. Ugh. No thank you, Tranquil Cove. What the hell are you doing? Let's self-mill here. Maybe some Dennick value at some point. Draw.
I will clear your mind.
Don't want to put a lightning strike in their graveyard. Base is the place. Down to 5. Jace ticking up. Dennick arrives as a 3/4. And if we get to start swinging with that, that should be the turning point. What? What's this? What'd you just do? Gain control? What? Okay.
How foolish.
Yeah, we go to 2. Okay, we're still alive. Scare me. All right, plus here. Swing for the life gain so they can't just top deck burn and kill us. Eternal Wanderer. Making double strike. That should be a fast clock. More Swifties. Nothing I like better than seeing Swifties struggle. Double block won't help them. Wait, chump blocking? I mean, that would also be nice. Keep them coming.
I brought back.
Layers of Bankbuster to get through. And that will do it. Some kind of special font for your name won't save you. And we are back for a quick stats check and a post-game wrap. And I went 6-2. I went 6-2 with this version of blue-white. And as much as it pains me to say it, because I love blue-white total control, draw, go type stuff, this is probably closer to the correct way if you want to maximize your win rate, and best of one with blue-white. Wedding Announcement, Denick, Make Disappear. These are cards that work much better if you're on the board doing things. Wedding Announcement works great to protect your planeswalkers or put some pressure on the opponents. And Denick makes mono red actually use their lightning strikes for things others than your face, and it helps turn the game in the late game. It also provides value if you mill it with Jace. So while this deck isn't as straightforward in the kind of the way that I love to play blue-white, it's probably the better one. So if that's what you're in for, check it out, try it out, go win some games. Thank me later. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next one. You're cool.